Hi, this is Cypress Golden Bronze, and this is my new format, My Voice in the Closet. I looked at Roland Martin this morning. I do that. News Now is my show. I mean, right now, Roland is the only one that I may not agree with everything that Roland says, because he doesn't want people to talk about Obama on his show. And I just think people have a lot of nerve to tell people that. People can say what they want to, and if you are not in agreement with that president, actually, I'm glad POTUS heard what I had to say about him. I'm really, to the president. Because you should be able to present the president with your griefs. And you're not supposed to always agree with him because he's black. So when that happens, something is wrong. And no, I don't care under any circumstances, because 97% of the people put him in office. Okay, 97% today are without any care or anything. It's like you never had a black president. Look what's happened in Detroit, Flint, Michigan. Okay, Detroit is really, they're trying to destroy Detroit. I'm not getting it. And if I wouldn't take time to get it, I would pack up and get the hell out of there and see the world. There are other places to live for right now. I wouldn't have children there. And if they have lead in the water. I mean, you know what I'm doing? I'm freaking out over here in California. I bought some new filters for my little things, for the little pitchers, and you put the filters in. And then, but when you go to the bathroom, and I brush my teeth at least twice a day, and you brush your teeth, and you know how you rinse your mouth out, and then you go, I look at it and say, oh, I didn't check it. Is it brown? Did you see that water? They're trying to kill those people. And then the governor is saying, forget you, and we let him? This is when the people put up those peace signs. This is what Malcolm X was talking about. It is intelligent to strike back at times. And we're going to be doing it anyway, because I do believe that there will be a Republican president and Republican Senate. Everybody's Republican. They're going to eat up everybody like for dinner. And they're going to kill some people too. Because they're trying to kill people over there. That wasn't an accident. How can you put that much brownness? That water is so thick with brown. They can't bathe in it. If they've bathed in it, you can't do that either, because you'll be affected. Children, it causes you not to be able to learn something. And the appointed guy was black. Another Obama. I don't know. Do you want your kids to go and study political science and come out as senators and all this kind of stuff? Because they're learning something in these schools that are not teaching them to be faithful to who they are and to use that knowledge to do that. They're listening to somebody else, and it's working with Obama, because a lot of people still look at him as a good president. He put everything in your face. He didn't stumble over anything. He put it all in your face. And you still will have rules like Roland on his show that you can't talk about the president on my show. And he has a right, because it's his show. And that's why Cypress could never be on his show. But I look at it every day. Every morning I look at News Now. And here in California, it comes on at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm a real faithful reader. I mean, not reader, to look at. I'm looking at him. I have read some books, and he had a book by Eddie Glaude. His name is Eddie Glaude Jr. And what was the name of that book? He's a very intelligent guy. This guy, he was fine. Woo, that show is like popping, I'm telling you. But the things that he was saying was interesting. So I think I'm going to pick up his book. I'll look it up because I know I forgot the name already. I never remember the names. I have to know the authors. And then Joy's book I've been looking into. And I like Joy. I've always liked her show, but she is Democratic, and they're on that end. And like I said, Democrats have been in office for a long time now. You know, and I don't know. It's always a reason. Always a whiny reason why. You know, like with, I guess that's what they're going to do with Obama. They're trying to set him up to have a good legacy, you know. And I believe they'll do it because they did it with Rosa Parks. And she was not the first woman to get up on a bus. She was not. And they have knowledge of who the first woman and never want to discuss her. And we're constantly talking about Rosa Parks. And I'm upset with that because I did some Rosa Parks plays when I was in Lee Street School, you know, your little Black History programs and stuff like that. And we were always, you know, We Shall Overcome, and then we would talk about Rosa Parks, and that's just really messed up to teach kids a lie or fix it. And that's a lot of power too, to put somebody in history to do something that they did not do. But watch what happens with Obama. Obama does not deserve a fantastic legacy. He left black people hanging. And that's why my voice is in the closet. So, it's really hot. You might want to look at Roland because he's really good. And he does attempt to get black people the correct information. And that's what I respect as well. And Russell, I hope he's not mad at me because of everything I've been talking about, because he watches me. Whoever does his Facebook watch me. And I don't think he has time for Facebook. You know, other networkers of Twitter are messing with everybody. They won't accept a hashtag regarding the Detroit Flint, Michigan tragedy. He won't, and that's really bad. That's just telling us they want to kill us. Don't let people kill you and then carry a peace sign. Don't do that. That's just, you know, I always call it exits. Exit, E-X-I-T. When people go from what really is happening, police brutality, the things that are happening right now, and they go from that and they take an exit to black on black crime, exit to the peace signs, exit. And there's a whole lot of exits that they take. And that's where we end up, while a lot of black people are dying. They're trying to kill people. Murder. Like always. There's nothing, is that different? Is that some news? Look at Louisiana, when they did nothing for those people and saw them on rooftops. Oh my God, Katrina, right? It's just like, why do we keep thinking that tomorrow, because we march or because we put up a peace sign, we need to let it down. But if you are a peaceful person, don't let nobody know, because they'll take advantage of it, obviously. These people are not playing. You are. Because Obama was out of order. And I'll never, ever praise him. I couldn't be Miss Obama and be in that power and have all that loving power and listen to Miss Brown, Michael Brown's mother, or to even hear her cry would have motivated me to write a letter or something, or to start an organization for the mothers that are mourning their children that were murdered and have no justice. On top of that, you didn't feel that? But she, you know, I like her. She's intelligent. I'm not talking about the person. I'm talking about what you did not do. And you didn't. And I couldn't have done that with power. People say, why won't you do it? Because I don't have the power. As you can see, this is my voice. but I'm in a closet. I'm in a closet because most black people don't agree with me. You know, and that's okay, because I agree to deliver the message. I agree to do that without a journalist's degree. I'm pretty good though. So everybody have a good day. No long webcams anymore. And have a really good day. And don't forget, look at News Now in the morning. 4 o'clock here in California on Pacific time. And I guess that's New York. If it's on at 7. And this is 4, 5, 6, 7. That must be New York, which is, you know, Eastern time. Maybe it comes on, so I don't know when it comes on in the Midwest, but I would find out and make it a point to start my morning off that way, just so that you know what's going on. You know, because things are ugly. This is not employment went up and all of that. That stuff is not, and it's not even the employment thing, because we need to start working for ourselves and building our community. But it's just about, you know, the things that are happening out here, and they're getting caught on tape. Wouldn't that be nice if we could have caught the people on tape with Emmett Till? Then he would do some time. But no, he wouldn't, because all the judges and jury were white, and so he just got beat like that for nothing. Especially with black community watching his back, or somebody like Obama. Because what do you think he would have said over Emmett Till? That's what I thought. This is my voice. And guess what? I am in a closet. Talk to you tomorrow. Ashe.